Hi everyone, it's Donna with Embroidery.com. I am sorry I had to postpone. It's been a week. I, decided to have a couple days of migraines, and so I'm glad you guys are nice to me, and you all understand when I need to postpone, because it happens sometimes. It sucks, but it happens. But how's everybody's week been? Hey, Corinne, Beth, Dorothy, Monica, Cheryl, Jean, Eldamara, and Deborah. Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So, because it's been a week of migraines, which is just, it's so great. Right? Is it not just great? No, it's not. I haven't done anything. Oh, you're so sweet, Beth. Thank you. I don't want to cancel because I know what it's like. Okay, so here's the thing, is that with, everything going on, it's one little, it's not little, it's big, it's big, but it's little. And it's one thing I can do, So, it is. So I don't like to cancel. When we had our sit and stitches in store sit and stitches, I only actually canceled where like the store was not open and we didn't even hold it, I think twice. Otherwise I would find somebody else to run it. I'd have Melinda or Misty or somebody else run it for me if I couldn't be there in person. Because, it's that one day a week that you get to talk to like-minded people about stitching. And especially now, you probably don't have that person actually in your life. We're all friends. We're not friends. And so, having that, bridge to your mental health, it's a thing. It's a thing. And it can be a thing. If I have to cancel at some point, then I will. But I will try not to. I will try my hardest to not to. Because I think it's important. I think y'all are important. So that's what I'm going to say. Okay. So I was looking at some old blogs, and I thought I would go over two of them. This first one is on how to color match. This blog is about how to color match to a kit, which it's got some really good info in it. Right? Yes. So not only does it keep you motivated, but it just keeps you I don't know, tethered to reality in a stitching way, or untethered from reality in a stitching way. Maybe that's me. It could be me. Probably is me. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. And when I can do it, it's great. When I can't, then we postpone. And we pick it up the next day. Yeah, it totally does. It keeps us connected in a time of separation. That's what it is. Because before I had the store, I had never been to a stitch group. I didn't even know they were things. And for years and years and years, I think I joined Facebook in 2000, I don't even know. Whenever Facebook came out. And I had three stitching friends. I started stitching in the mid to late 80s. And until I would say, okay, until I moved to this house, which was 2001, I had 3 stitching friends. And one lived in Salt Lake and one lived in Boise. One lived here, but we kind of fell out of touch. But so like I didn't have stitching people, you know? And so then it wasn't until I opened the store that I even had stitching people. And then it wasn't until Facebook where you could be like, whoa, here's this, you know, big community now that you can have. You know, like I've said a dozen and 12 times, you know, stitching is a very solitary hobby, but with social media, it doesn't have to be. So now, because now we're all so physically separated, we can do it this way. We could do it this way. Okay, so the first, what I wanted to talk about, okay, so color matching in general. Okay, so who has never tried to switch colors or to color match, or who is like I do the pattern and only what the pattern tells me? I have a group in my house on Wednesdays in Germany. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, that's so nice. Before I moved to this house, back in my old house, I had 2 friends before she moved to Boise. And they would come over 4 or 5 times a week. And we'd sit there and stitch. And it was so much fun. And we just watch stupid shows, or this is like totally off topic, but we did we would do Nightmare on Elm Street marathons. My husband decided to try and scare us one time. That was fun. But back then, good patterns were so hard to find. I don't know if you can tell, but I like fantasy. It's my thing. And back then, there were so few good fantasy. You know, Mira, Lavender and Lace, as far as fairies go. Teresa Winsler, of course. You know, but you had to like hunt for them. They aren't like, you know, how it is now. That's me. You follow the directions. One day in a comfort zone. Okay. I change colors for personal things I like babies, weddings. Okay. Or on checkerboard bunnies. Oh yeah. Okay. I want to switch some colors on your current work. Okay. Yeah. You. Okay. Before COVID, 3 of us met every week and 9 of us meet every other week. Oh, that's cool. I make breakfast and we stitch until the kids get out of school. Oh, that's so fun. That's so fun. I loved our all-day sit and stitches. They weren't all day, though. They were like from noon to 8 or 1 to 8. And they were fun because sometimes they'd be themed, and it's just so much fun to get together with a group of people, you know, that are doing the same thing. I used to color change, but don't now. Okay, so my very first piece I ever changed. Oh, whoops. Hello. Let's get over to, before I start searching stuff, let's get over to Embroidery.com. Okay, so my very first thing I ever changed, I did it without this. This is a lifesaver. This is necessary. Okay, so I don't think I have it. No, so let me see if I can find it. I don't know who the artist. I know the name of the pattern. Oh, okay, here. Okay, so this is what the pattern looked like. So it was all done in yellows. And this is what I changed mine to. Now, you can tell I wanted purples. I kept a lot of the yellows in there because, again, I didn't have this. I didn't have this. So, oh, you have to have this. It's like the best thing ever. Okay, now there are two versions of this. This one is the one with the floss. Now, this is the one I would recommend because it actually has the floss. This is an old one, but, oh, that's the one with the floss too. Do I not have one that... Okay. I guess I don't have one that doesn't have it. Okay, there's another one that has just pictures. Now, they are printed pictures, so the colors could be very, they can be, you know, shades different because they are pictures of the floss. This is floss. So it's a better representation of what you're actually going to get. My favorite thing is how they group it. They group them all together. So had I had this, what I would have done is I would have done exactly what I did in this block. So I get together and I pull all of my golds together. Let's say I wanted to change them to, you know, my burgundies. Then I would find what burgundies in here I liked, and then usually it's a light, medium, and a dark. And then I would have had it. So like all of these, you know, pinks here. And you can tell, you can see that that's how they will normally do it. It'll be usually 2 to 3 colors in whatever family it is in. But this thing helps so much because it is done by, you know, the colors. And like it's big. So, I mean, it's large. And it has not only the DMC in here, at the very end, it's got the variegated, it's got the metallics, it's got the color variations. I think it even has, oh yeah, right here, it even has some swatches of the pearl cottons on here. So if you ever want to change colors or color match, if you have a kit that you need a color match, this is like your Bible. Now, it is a bit expensive. How much is this? It's right here. Let's see. Oh, right there. Okay, the one that's printed is the one that's printed is only $10, which is great. But that is the one that's printed. Let's see. Is there a picture? Oh yeah. You can't really tell. And then this one is, I think, like 30 something. $39.99. Let me tell you, it is well worth it. It is well worth it. You may think, oh, I'm never going to use it. I'm never going to use it. Oh, you use it so much. I have it. I love it. I organized my floss to the DMC card. It's amazing, right? I love mine. It was pricey, but it was worth it. They make the printed one, but it's not the same. Yes. Oh, I recommend the one with the floss too, because like I said, it is printed and you know, you can't get that actual floss color. Look, that floss book is one of my best purchases. I changed colors on my last project by referring to the book. It's amazing. I have that one with the floss and used to color match, and it's worth every penny. It is too. It is. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So this would definitely be one of my, and I mean, so this is the newer one. This one came out when they brought out the new colors, the new 32 colors, 1 through 32 or 33 or something like that. And I want to say that was 2 or 3 years ago. And then this one was the old one. And this one was round for forever. Now, you could still use this. You just wouldn't have those new colors in it. So it's not like the colors change. But yeah. So if you are kind of on the line, well worth it. You get actual floss, so you're getting a lot. You get it's a good purchase. It's so worth it. Yeah, if you stitch a lot, or if you're thinking about changing colors, it is definitely worth it. Your daughter got you a new one for Christmas. It's amazing. I love it. You know, and the older one, it's not gonna not work. It's not going to not work just because they have a new one. It's still going to work. You're just not going to have those 30 colors in it, you know? Okay, so let me go back to that blog because I did want to talk about kits and stuff. Okay, so kits are like the bane of my existence. Okay, this is mean. This is mean. But I'm just going to be honest. Normally, you get a kit and you get this. Only pretend that this is 50 different colors. And they're all brown. I hate it. Okay, there have been very few times because you get a kit and you're like, oh, this is going to be so much fun. And then you get this and you're like, yeah, no. And so you hate it. So then you're like, hey, I'm never doing a kit again. And then you find stupid patterns that are only available in kits. You know, like this. It's only available in a kit. It's not fair. Or there was one I did. It was a dimensions kit. It was the dragon and the wizard something, I don't know. And I would not have done it had I not seen it in person and went, oh, I have to have it. When I don't have a color that the pattern calls for, I used to switch it to a similar color. Absolutely. Why not? Why not? So, so they suck. But Dimensions has learned, which is very, very nice. Dimensions will now come with something like this. So not only does it tell you how many strands of it you get, it also puts it in a card. So now you don't have to guess. So what I will do is I'll cut up this card and either wrap them and put them in a floss box, or wrap them, or not even wrap them, just take them and put them in floss baggies or whatever. Now, you see these numbers on here? They mean absolutely nothing except to this kit for this project. If you're like, hey, I have this kit, I need this number, and I'd be like, yeah, good luck, because they mean nothing. They are associated with, they're not associated with DMC, because I don't know what color number 14303 is, but I'm sure it's not purple. Which sucks. Now, can that not be true? Sure, that cannot be true. Sometimes they're the best kit in the whole wide world because they give you the DMC equivalent. You're like, this is the best thing ever. 9 out of 10 times, they don't. Now, that being said, most, and I'm going to say most, specifically Dimensions, will be like, hey, I don't have enough of the silver. I don't have enough of the brown. I don't have enough of the teal, whatever. Okay, we'll send you some. Easy peasy. Getting a hold of some of the kit makers is a little difficult, but 9 out of 10 times they will send you what you're missing. Sometimes they make you pay for it. Sometimes they'll just give it to you. You know, it just depends. I've done a couple of Shepherd's Bush kits where they sent me it. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. I mean, I was prepared to buy a whole skein because I needed it. But they sent it to me, and I was like, oh, this is great. Thank you. So what I've taken to do, especially if I have to do a kit, because the pattern is so fabulous, because, again, there's always going to be that one that you're like, I have to do this. I will match it before I stitch it, because there is a difference when you take this or your little cube and you go to match it against this. There's a difference. Then if you take this and try and match it, you know, the color, I mean, I have legit had people bring me in strings and I'm like, I need more than this to match. So if you think you might run out and if you're doing a cat, just color match it at the beginning. There are some good DMC conversions. There are. Not a lot of them are true to what's in the kit, but I think sometimes they are DMC and they make their own numbers. I agree. Sometimes they're crap thread too, that you're just like, yeah, this is crap thread. Kits, well, yeah, kits don't like to do 3 inches all around. I've had some that do 1 or maybe 2. I've never had 3. I've had to do it a few times with all different companies, and so far, knock on wood, they've never made me pay, which is great. I think that's great. And always send me plenty of extra. Yeah, it's nice. And you know, okay, so the thing is like, so let's say they sent you enough. Well, what if you miscounted and you have to frog? You know? So if you have to frog, what are you going to do? Try and keep all that thread? It doesn't work that way. So it's easier just to try and color match at the very beginning. Yeah, I'm not a fan of kits either. Yeah. I will, if I do a kit, and I will check the floss, but 9 out of 10 times it's got Ada, so I'll change the fabric anyway, because I'm a fabric snob. I had one company go out of business, so the DMC chart was a lifesaver when I ran out of thread. Oh yeah, that can totally happen. You know, so anyway, that's my 2 cents. My 2 cents is get the DMC thread chart because it's amazing. What was the other thing I was going to talk about tonight? Was it, oh, I think it was, oh, hang on, go back. Okay, so let's talk about beyond color changing, which I love color changing, because it just makes the piece so unique and yours and special. Oh, there was a Lizzie Kate we did once. Well, I helped this girl do it, and she was, I'm going to see if I can find it here. My customer, she was celebrating a divorce. Let's see if I can find it. Legit, she was celebrating a divorce. And we found a Lizzie Kate, and we changed out the colors and we changed out the fabric, which if you ask any of my local stitchers, they know that that is one of my favorite things to do. I love it. Over here. So this was a 4th of July piece, Let Freedom Ring. And we changed the colors, obviously. And we put handcuffs on it. And then a heart with a lock and then the key. Because she was celebrating her divorce. I'm like, that's brilliant. So, see, fun things like that. I love doing that. I love it, love it, love it. It makes me happy. Let's see, where are some others that we have changed the colors on? Oh, let's see, gallery. I've shown you guys the sewing machines because we did those. What was the one I was thinking of? Oh, the Halloween. Oh, hello. So I did the Halloween fairy. This is mine. This is the limited edition Mirabilia Halloween fairy. I did it with the fabric it came with, and I did it with the colors that it called for. Well, then Misty is doing it, and she's like, this is boring. I'm like, well, let's go change stuff up. And so we totally changed it. We left her wings the same, but we added metallic to it because why not add metallic if you can add metallic? Obviously, you can see we totally changed her dress. Made it purples and oranges, kept the bag the same. Isn't it funny how much more vibrant and colorful the beads are once we change the fabric? And this is an $80 kit in and of itself. And then she bought new floss, and then she bought new fabric. Because she's like, this is just boring. Do I have her down here? Oh, no. She must be somewhere else. Anyway. So I love changing colors. I think it is one of my most favorite things to do because it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I don't know. I can't remember. There's so many. The one color wonders are the easiest. There's nothing more disappointing than buying a kit that gives you cheap floss. Oh, there's nothing worse than buying a kit and I have a cheap floss. And when it's like an expensive kit and you get cheap floss. Let's see. Oh, my grandma fairy. I changed her colors. So the pattern, well, I didn't change her dress because I loved her dress, but this is brown and I don't like it. So I changed it to green. Okay, so here's a good tip. So, oh God, if I could type. So I wanted to hang her next to Fairy Dreams. And so I was like, oh, well, what colors of green should I use? Well, I just went and pulled this pattern and pulled the greens out of here and just changed the symbols. So now this and this will match when I have them next to each other because I used the greens in this. So that's one fun one. Okay, let's see. What other ones have I done? Was it totally icky floss? Oh, I hate it when it's icky floss. And it's really funny too because this was totally changed. We changed that up. A lot of Janice's, if you look through this, we changed up. And it's funny because you will pull it out and you'll go to use it and you'll be like, this doesn't feel right. This is gross. So it's really, really, really fast to tell. I'm trying to see if I can find any others that we changed stuff on. Well, I think, I don't think it was winter we changed stuff on. I think it was your summer one, right? I can't remember. Maybe the summer one? One of them. This one. This was a kit, and I would not have done it, except I saw it in person, and I went, I love it! Because the colors are just so bright and vibrant and everything. Oh, guess what I did? Oh, yeah. So I did this witch. I just saw her. I did this witch. And I changed this witch to match the cauldron my daughter did. So I made this match this. And we added all the beads. The beads weren't original. We added all the beads. So then, of course, I added the same beads to the witch. And then you have to add bats and stuff and spiders. So I have a bunch of, oh, and we made it on like 10 count. She's big. I have a bunch of frames and stuff in my closet here that I've got that I've, you know, if you stitch, you collect frames. So I was telling my husband, I was like, I want something. He's like, what? And I was like, well, I've got 4 frames in my closet that I would like to get 4 pieces framed. I was like, I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll let you pick one of the pieces. These are the 3 I want, but you could pick anything out of my jewelry roll and we'll get that 3rd one framed. Or the 4th one framed. He's like, okay. So I've been trying to clean out my sewing room, my craft room for a while. So my hallway is like littered with crap. He's like, and I was like, well, if you want to sweeten the deal, you'll frame my grandma fairy too. He's like, you clean the hallway and I will frame your grandma fairy. And I was like, deal. So I'm going to get like 5 pieces framed here shortly, which I'm very excited about. Very, very excited about. Okay, so let's talk about Love to Stitch. Let me get over here. So I'm going to leave up that, I'll probably send an email off on Monday for all those who haven't responded. There are so far, and I have to do a little bit of verification still. But right now, 330 of you say that you completed the challenge, which is pretty great out of 496. That's pretty amazing. So I'm probably gonna do another email next week, probably Monday, and then I'll shut it down on, well, not shut it down. I'll stop then to next week. And then the following Monday, so the 19th, that's my goal to order the needle minders. So then, depending on their time frame, it'll be 2 to 3 weeks after that. So as soon as I get them in, then you'll get the email that said the Love to Stitch Challenge trophies are here. And you'll get your surprise number along with all the directions and everything, how to process the order. So that's how that's going to work. So I'm going to give it 1 more week to make sure everybody has clicked the yes button if they think they qualified. Like I said, that gives me a whole nother week to finish up validations. And then I'll order them. But 330 is pretty awesome from 496. I think last I know the Witchy Stitchy was like 270, so that's major. That's major. So that's kind of fun, huh? I thought it was exciting. Okay, let's go. Let's go see. Ooh. Let's go see what y'all have been working on. Like I said, I have not done anything this week because of the stupid migraines. So I think I've responded to everybody that's emailed me or messaged me. If not, I thought I did. So if you haven't heard from me, then message me again and I will make sure I respond. Oh my goodness, look how little and cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, those are adorable. Oh, hello. That is super cute. You did hit the complete button. Oh, okay, so I don't know why, but like it's supposed to say completed when you hit the button. It's supposed to switch to completed. Sometimes it'll say shoot, I don't know what it'll say. Sometimes it'll say success or something like that. Somebody made a comment. Oh, it says subscribed. That works too. I knew it was an S word. I just couldn't think of the word. So even if it says subscribed or completed, it works. So one way or another, they both work. Is it done? No, that's not done. Is the other one done? Yay! Oh, that looks so good. Yay! Oh, I love it. That looks so good. Congratulations. That looks awesome. Another finish. Oh my gosh. It's finally finished. So thrilled to be done. Happy with how it turned out. Oh my gosh. Look how cute is that? Spring, spring, spring. Summer, summer, summer. Oh, that is super cute. That's a fun one. If my husband doesn't want to pick the fourth thing I could get framed, I could do a poll and you guys could pick. That sounds like a better idea. I like that idea. The mum flower girl. Ooh, I like. Oh, look how cute. Oh my gosh, this is looking so good. So how many more blocks do you have? 3 more? That would be fun, huh? Because I want to get the piece I did for our 25th anniversary, which is Pastor Macomo's Once Upon a Time combined with the archway of Mirabelle Rocheron. Then I want to get my Sitting Pretty chairs. And what was the third one? Oh, the Little Stitcher from Joan Elliott. Those are the 3 I definitely know I want to get framed. And I have frames for them. Then I have a 4th frame that something could fit in it. So I could let you guys pick it out. Because that'd be fun. I was telling, oh my goodness, look at that fabric. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. That's going to be amazing. I have no idea what I'm saying. Yeah, that was it. Oh, I know now. I was like, hey, well, I already have the frame, so all I need to do is get them stitchy pinned and matted. And he's like, well, how much for the 4 of them? And I was like, well, if I don't pick suede mats, I'm thinking like $200 to $300. And he's like, if you don't pick suede mats, I love suede mats. I love suede mats. I love double matting. I love triple matting. He's like, oh, okay. I was like, but you could get the grandma fairy framed, but I want her framed exactly how I have my fairy dreams framed. Like I want the same frame, I want the same mat, I want the same size, I want everything the same. And he's like, how much is that going to be? And I was like, oh, on her own, $350. He's like, I was like, have you never looked at the pieces around the house here? I love suede mats. Suede mats or linen mats. I'm more of a texture girl as far as suede mats go. I just think I love the look of it. I just love the look of it. I love linen mats too, but my number one is definitely a suede mat. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It just makes my heart happy. That is looking so good. Oh my gosh, look at all that progress. That's amazing. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, how freaking cute is that? Country Bloomers by Design Works. So cute. Oh my goodness. Where? Right there, maybe? No. Oh, it's over here. Go back. So this is the corner. Very cute. I love them so much. And I love when, I mean, like, ideally, I would send them all down to Jill Renzel because her stuff is phenomenal. Ugh. So my very, very favorite store was called the Stitching Station down in Salt Lake. And they had nothing but Jill Renzel frames. I mean, oh my gosh. It was right next to Zim's, and it was this cute, I mean, it looked like a gingerbread house. Like, legit looked like a gingerbread house. And I would go down like once a year, and I would spend like tons of money. I loved that place. I don't think you could have fit more than 12 people in there at a time because it was teeny tiny. But I love that place. So like ideally Jill Renzel would be amazing because her stuff is, if you've never seen her stuff, look her up on Facebook because she's amazing. She takes the image. So let's say I just saw one, I think it was the autumn sky from I don't know if I think Autumn Sky is from Lavender and Lace. But she takes the branches from the piece and she paints them onto the mat. So the piece extends beyond the mat. It's just, oh, her stuff is incredible. And she'll do all these funky cut mats, and I love funky cut mats. One of my son's dragons, I love the mat that we picked out for it because it was totally funky. And then I have a dragon welcome upstairs where it's like he clawed the mat. I love that. I love funky mats or just a little bit of something beyond square or rectangle. Oh my gosh, that's looking so good. Wait, I didn't know it was big. Oh, I thought it was 4 little boxes. I'd never actually looked at the picture big. I thought these were these size. Oh, and there's way more. I thought it was square. Why would I think it's square? It's a cross. Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens. That's really cool. That's looking amazing. That's amazing progress. Look at that. From that to that, dude. That's some serious progress. What is this? Are these teddy bears? Because I can't tell. I think they're teddy bears or babies, right? Or am I just like up in the night and I can't think? Well, I mean, that's true. But, oh my gosh, look at him. Prairie Schooler series, 17 more to go. You're doing all 37 of them? It's a doll? Okay, good. I thought it was a doll, but oh my gosh. They're so cute. $19.99. It's funny how they're grouped in lots of like different themes and stuff. It's really funny. I think it's funny. I think it's cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's beautiful. I love mandalas because I love symmetry, and it's just the perfect amount of symmetry in it. Like, you want to drive me crazy? Do a mandala pattern with not the same on either side. I was doing one, I started a piece, and it was, I don't know, probably a 20-year wedding anniversary sample or something, but it had a bunch of scroll work, right? Well, they looked the same. They were not. I literally could not finish it because, you know, this side would go down and it would have 5 or 7 or 12 or something. This side would have 4 or 6 or 8. And I was like, they're not matching. Oh, yeah, I couldn't finish it. I gave up because I was like, yeah, I can't. I love the symmetry of the mandalas because it's the way they're supposed to be. That's cute. That's super, super cute. Cute little yellow house. Oh, look at the cute little Yoda. We gotta finish. Ink Circles does a lot. Which way? Symmetry or non-symmetry? I haven't done many of Ink Circles mandalas. I mean, I've done their dragons and stuff, but I haven't done any of their mantels where they're not perfect. How it would drive me bananas. There's this one, what is it? It's one of Cross and Patch's designs. And she even states in the direction, she's like, yes, I realize these letters or numbers, letters. I realize the letters are not the same size, and I realize that they are crooked, and I realize this. But she was like basing it off of a pattern from like the 1700s, and of course they wouldn't be even, and do and everything. And I was like, yeah, I couldn't do it. It would drive me bananas. Oh, I love that. Dude, look at all that. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I agree. If it's going to be 5 on this side, it better be 5 on that side, because can't do it. Can't do it. Look how cute. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, is this a finish? Yes! Oh, look at all those fun stitches. Oh, look at the little sheep. Look at the fuzzy sheep. Oh, I love all the satin stitches. Those are so pretty. I love it. Oh my goodness. I can't tell if that's she doesn't say it's a finish. I mean, it looks like a finish. I'm a tie-dye fanatic. Does anyone know if there's any cool tie-dye cross-stitch patterns out there? So, can you direct them to me? Like, just like tie-dye splotch pattern, or like this, like instead of tie-dyeing the fabric, you actually stitch the fabric to look tie-dyed. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know of any, but I bet you could find some on Etsy. I think that's my answer, because you can pretty much find anything on Etsy. Look, oh, finish! Yay, look at that. That is a full garden of crazy quilting. I love it. I love it. Oh, like the Angel of Grace. That's beautiful. Dude, I saw this the other night. Look at it. Look at his pants. Look at his pants. Look how much she's gotten done. Where I use floss to give it the tie-dye effect, not the fabric. That'd be cool. There is a piece. There's a piece, but I don't know if it's tie-dye or paint splotches. I don't know. I'd have to go and look. I think that the one I'm thinking of is paint. But obviously the paint is like all rainbow colored. I don't know. I'd have to go look. Look, we have another finish. Not only finished, but finished. Not only completed, but finished. Not only finished, but completed. Either way. Whatever way. He's cute. Look at the little Santa man. Look at all the beads in his beard. He's cute. Dude, this is going amazing. Look, she's already cut a whole bunch here. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, that's some good progress. When I first opened the store, I had a lady come in and wanted me to finish a Hardinger piece that her mother had started. And her mother had been dead for like 20 years. So I priced it out and everything, and as I was going through, and I was like, hey, well, what are you going to want to do with this? And she's like, well, what is it? And I was like, well, it's a table topper. It was probably, so what's that? It was about 4 by 4 by 4, or 4 by 4. So it was, it was a nice big size. Maybe not 4. Maybe like 40 by 40. So instead of 48 by 48, it was 40 by 40. And I was like, okay, well, what do you want to do with it? And she's like, well, I really don't want to put it on a table. What if it gets dirty? Okay. And so then I give her a whole bunch of options of what she could do. And I was like, okay, so wait, how old was your mom? And I don't even remember what she told me. I was like, hey, so did she ever have one of those, 1920s, 1930s photos where it's kind of sepia, but she's wearing a color of some kind, and the picture is like stunning. She's like, yeah, she totally did. She's wearing this teal dress, but the color is like, the picture is like sepia, but except for this teal dress. So I had her bring in the picture, and I picked some teal, and I added the teal in to all of the Hardinger piece. So when we went to go get it framed, and she got the whole thing framed, she framed the mom's picture in the center of the table topper, and then had the Hardinger all around it, accenting the same color of teal. Now, I never got to see it finished framed, which I would have loved to have seen that finished framed. But I mean, just seeing it on the table with it was pretty amazing. It was pretty. It was pretty. Look at those. Ah, cute little tulips and daffodils. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, look at all those French knots. Look at all those French knots. I couldn't even. Oh, cute. The April portion of the Modern Folk Embroidery Sampler. Very cute. Oh my gosh, you guys. How many finishes is tonight? This is like, oh, 7, 6, 7. A tie-dye cat pattern on Etsy. Cats and tie-dyes. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Cats and tie-dyed. I agree with you. I think that's amazing. Oh, look how cute that is. Got that whole square done now. Or star done. The whole star done. I told you Etsy would have it. I think we saw this one. That's really cute. Dude, you are stitching so fast on this. You're just like, boom. Like super fast. How big is this? Like, what is it? What is the fabric? What is the fabric dimensions? Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. I don't know what that says. Almost done, almost done, almost ready. I love it. That's cool. Oh, look at her. Oh, I love her. I love her. Oh my goodness, look at the cute little gnomes. How cute are they? Does he have he has legs. He has legs. Does he have legs? Not yet. He's a legless gnome as of yet. Another 30 minutes. I don't know what you're stitching on, but I like the progress. I think the progress is amazing. Liberty, welcome. Ooh, I like it. I like it, like it. Oh, look at the cute little Sandman. Oh, gosh, he is looking so good. I love him. He's just so fluffy, you know? His hat's fluffy, his beard's fluffy. 12 by 16. Dang, so it's a big piece, and you were just kicking butt. Look at the cute little dolls. I need a piece like overall. What's up here? Is that a hand or an arm? Keep calm and drink up. That's cute. That's cute. Look at the cute little. That's cute. Little scarecrow, home sweet home. Oh, that's a home sweet home. Very cute. Oh, that's the one we saw. Oh, we saw that one. Oh, very cute. 138 stitches. Hey, that's nice. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I can't tell what this is. I don't know. I like it, but I can't tell what it is. Ooh, that's a pretty needle minder. Permanent feather from Threadbare. Ooh, I'm gonna have to Google that so I can see what that is. Oh, it's this. Very nice. I love it. Wait, is this is a different Santa. Is this a finish? No, almost done. Okay, almost done. I like it, like it, like it. This. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Look at that cute stocking. So cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. So I did this. Wait, that says finished. I did this pattern years ago. I just thought of it just the other day. And it was for a company I was working for, and they had just adopted a baby. And then there was some issue with custody and stuff, so they didn't know if they were going to be able to keep him or not. But they had taken his footprints. And so I was like, well, I'll stitch the footprints on. And then she fired me. I don't know why I was thinking of that, but I was just the other day. Probably because I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, I was going to do one of these. Or I did it, and I just never stitched the footprints on because she fired me. Heaven and Earth, same day bloom. That's beautiful. I love all the blues and purples. No, I had to move it to tonight because, you know, migraines, it's a thing. Oh, look how beautiful she is. She's across the Rainbow Bridge. Oh, 16 years. Oh, that's a good long life. So my daughter lives on the other end of town, and they have an Easter egg hunt, and then they have oh my gosh, this is a finish. Yeah. Love it. They have a bunny chase, and my granddaughter has been talking for weeks about how she's going to catch a bunny. She's going to catch a bunny at the bunny race. Well, she went to go catch a bunny, and another little girl swept in before her. There were 2 other bunnies that she could still go after, and she was so focused on that one, she just was like, I didn't get it. Well, then my daughters, they had a group of friends there. Well, their little boy had caught a bunny 2 years ago, and he was like, Addie, I'll catch a bunny for you. And he went out there and he just caught that bunny up. So now we have Fluffy the bunny. She is over the moon about it. She's over the moon about this bunny. Fluffy the bunny. We think it's a girl. She's big and she's very cute. I haven't met her in person yet, but she's very cute in pictures. Cute little white fluffy bunny. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight and letting me take part of your Friday night. Hopefully next week will be on Thursday, like our previously scheduled program, and nothing will interfere in that because this is what we need. I agree. If you have any questions about the Love to Stitch, make sure you message me, or you can email me at Donnett@Embroidery.com, DONNETT @Embroidery.com. Okay, everybody, keep stitching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.